What's going on, everybody? With the summer coming down to a winding close and we have school coming back up, we have the blockbusters out of the way. Today I'm going to be giving my very first box office prediction because this is a video that I've been trying to do for a while, so I'm going to try to attempt to predict the box office this weekend. So a bit of a recap, we had Bullet Train come out with 30.0 million at number 1. We had DC's League of Super Pets at number 2 with 11.0. We had Nope coming out at 3 with 8.5, and we had Thor Love and Thunder coming in at 4th with 7.0, and we have Minions coming in and 5th place, running out the top 5 with 7.1 million. And there are a couple of releases coming out this week. One re-release coming out in IMAX. We have Fall coming out. We have Mac and Rita. We have Bodies, Bodies, Bodies getting a wide release, and we have E.T. the Extraterrestrial coming out in IMAX screens. So I don't think that two of those films are going to be coming into the top 5. I am going to be doing my best to predict what's going to be happening at the box office this weekend, and I'm not sure how this video is going to do. This is the first time that I'm actually doing one of these, so if you have any predictions about what is going to be in the top 5 this weekend, drop those thoughts in the comments below. I want to know what your top 5 for this weekend is going to be. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with my top 5. So coming in and at number 1, I think Bullet Train is going to be comfortable at the number 1 spot, coming in at 15.5 million. I took a look at Atomic Blonde's numbers, and even though that film opened up just a hair under what Bullet Train came out to, I think the drop off for Bullet Train is going to be coming out to about the same amount, and that film dropped to about 55.4 million. So I think it's going to be dropping in that same neighborhood. So I think for number 1, I think Bullet Train is going to be coming in at 15.5 million. At number 2, I have Top Gun Maverick. I think Top Gun Maverick is going to be coming in back up to the top 5 because we have a couple of formats that's coming back into. It's going to be coming back in IMAX, D-Box, XD, ScreenX, you name it. It's going to be coming back. It's not going to be having a big bump, but I think it's going to be comfortable with about 10.3 million. It wasn't that far off from beating Minions this past weekend. It only had a couple of million. I think it had like about 500,000 that it needed to catch up to Minions to take that 5 spot. But I think with those re-releases and nothing big really coming out for the next couple of months, I think that film is slowly going to climb up just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make another 30 million. So at number 2, I have Top Gun Maverick. I think it's going to be sleeping in that comfortable spot. So that is my prediction for number 2. At number 3, I am going to put Mac and Rita. And it's a bit of a surprise because this film has got no marketing. It got just one trailer, and I've completely forgotten about it. I don't think that it's going to be that big, but we have seen Diane Keaton perform very well at the box office. She had Book Club come out to opening to about 13 million, and it went on to about 68 million domestic, 103 million worldwide. And even though Palms, the film that she did a year later, didn't get that kind of success, I think it's going to be living in that little comfortable spot. So at number 3, I am going to put Mac and Rita with about an 8.7 million. That's my prediction for Mac and Rita. Even though it doesn't have that big of a marketing, I think Diane Keaton can get people back in theaters, so that's what I'm going for. At number 4, I am going to be putting Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. This year, A24 has just been knocking it out of the park. They have been enjoying great success after great success, even though Marcel the Shell didn't do much as I wanted it to do. I was hoping it would bump it up just a little bit, but it didn't get that kind of success. But this year they have been getting nothing but positive reviews from the movies, from X, from Everything Everywhere All at Once, to Marcel the Shell. I think Bodies, Bodies, Bodies has been getting some great word of mouth, and I think it's going to be hovering in that same range. Everything Everywhere All at Once opened to about the same amount of screens, but did just a little bit better. It hovered in that range. So I think at number 4, I am going to put Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And I think that film is going to come out to about 7.5 million. I think it's going to be living comfortably in that spot. I don't think it's going to be doing huge businesses, but I will be shocked if it does. At number 5, this is where it's going to be getting tough because we had DC League of Super Pets coming in at 11 million, and I think it's going to be dropping just the same amount, about 52 million. So I think if it drops like that, or if it drops just a little bit lower, I am going to put DC's League of Super Pets at number 5, comfortably at that 7 million. I think it's going to be having the same box office as Minions, so I think that is where it's going to land. I think comfortably. I think DC's League of Super Pets is going to be in the top 5 still with about 7 million. Now, that's going to be rounding out my top 5. We have Bullet Train at number 1. We have Top Gun Maverick coming in back up into the top 5 at number 2. At number 3, I have Mac and Rita. At number 4, I have Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And at number 5, I have DC's League of Super Pets. Now, what are my predictions for fall? Seeing how there's not a lot of advertisement, just like all the other films that are coming out this weekend, I think that film is not going to reach the 10 million and 8 million that 47 meters down and 47 meters down on Cage God. So with that being said, I think it's going to be living comfortably at about 1 million. I'm going to put Fall. Fall for 1 million. And I don't think that ET is going to get that big of a business. So I think it's going to be somewhere, I think it's going to be in the neighborhood of about 242,000. In that neighborhood. I think it's going to be in that neighborhood. I don't think it's going to do very well, but I will be shocked if it does. But those are my box office predictions. What are your box office predictions? Let me know down in the comments what your predictions are, and if you like this video, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more, and click that bell notification so you get notified every single time a video pops up. Until next time, thank you for joining me.